Hey guys! Welcome to Smash or Pass the Ball.
My name is Liz.
And my name is Beth.
Disclaimer, we are both not named Elizabeth.
Guys, Liz is back this week.
Woo! My apology is I'm so sorry I wasn't here. And then also, if you hear coughing, mind your own business.
There was no coughing. I heard nothing.
There will be. Mind your own business.
What coughing?
Listen, I died, and I'm back.
She was battling the plague, I will say.
It was like the bubonic plague and the black plague and yellow fever and scarlet fever. Just all
of them. Yeah. It was really bad.
But trust, I will be back. And I was.
And she is back.
And I am. So let's get straight into news. You want to start us off?
News for the week? Yeah. So Nottingham Forest confirmed that they're appealing the 4-point deduction that put them in the relegation zone. So the Prem League deducted 4 points from their total, whatever. And now they're in the relegation zone, and they are like, we're not going down without a fight. We're totally going to, dispute this, whatever. They're also accused of breaching the Prem League's profitability and sustainability rules. So the PSR for short. That's like, the Prem League is hunting people right now for PSR violations. But yeah, Nottingham Forest said that they're going to fight back.
Wasn't City also on that?
Yeah, they were.
PSR?
I think they're still waiting for a trial.
Yeah. Yikes.
Everyone's still waiting. Yeah. Everton's
as well.
Everton's hearing began today.
Oh.
Everton's PSR hearing, and they have 3 days where they're going to tell them what's up.
Tell them what's what.
Tell them what is
because
what.
Everton got 10-point deduction, so theirs is even worse.
Yeah. They are really, really mad. But I don't think that I was reading an article, and it was like, I don't think they're actually going to win this one.
Yeah.
It feels like they have actually violated their PSR guidelines, but it feels like, why is the Prem all of a sudden so,
What if we just don't violate our PSR guidelines, you guys?
True. This is true.
I feel like there are rules in place. Maybe we stick to them.
I think that, a lot of managers don't really know how to spend money. So it's just, a lot of...
Well, isn't that why they have sports managers?
Yeah, those people don't know how to spend money.
Oh.
No one knows how to spend money.
No one knows how to spend money.
When you're given, $10 billion, you're like, wow, why don't I just...
Throw it around.
You
get
Pop
some.
it in the air. You can have some. And now they've violated their guidelines.
And now they paid for the consequences
thing is, though,
of
a
their
lot
actions.
of these are 2009, 2010 seasons. These are really old seasons.
Yeah.
But the Prem League is currently it's like they're looking and they're like, wait a second.
Wait
Back
a
10
second.
years ago, you violated
Yeah.
your PSR. I don't know.
And now your current team has to pay for it.
It's
I
really
bet all
sad.
of those bitches are dead.
No, I know. They're
Not-
retired.
The managers, not the players. I'm
Oh,
not
true.
saying that I'm not saying 2010 was that long ago.
Right.
Well,
It was 14 years. I feel like that's a career of a soccer. If a soccer player was 22 at the time of the violation,
I hope he
they're
wouldn't be
probably
dead, though.
36. No, not dead. But their career's over.
Yeah.
They're no longer playing soccer. I would.
so
I
their
would hope.
careers are dead.
And the new players are not getting punished for the old managers' violation.
Honestly, kind of a good deal for the old people because they don't have to
I
pay for the
know.
consequences of spending all that money.
So the people should just violate PSR guidelines now. In 20 years, the Prem will finally catch on.
Yeah.
And then we'll get to them, and then that's fine.
I'm not saying that we have given a solution or a loophole.
Right. But we kind of have.
Oh.
Ruining things for future generations. Let's go.
Woohoo! Next bit of news, or kind of our last bit of news, Ashley Cole was inducted into the Premier League Hall of Fame, which is basically, a space dedicated for the best of the best. So Alan Shearer and Thierry Henry are some examples of players inducted into that Hall of Fame. Alan Shearer famously for Newcastle, and then Thierry Henry famously for Arsenal. Woot woot. Did you see Thierry Henry kind of have a conniption when Kate Abdo said that she was engaged and she thinks of him as a brother? He was really devastated because he's in love with her.
Oh my goodness.
Titi Henry's in love with Kate Abdo.
They're dynamic. He should be in love with her. And
Yes.
she should be in love with him.
Yeah.
I don't understand how she's getting married to anyone but him.
Yeah. He's in love with her, and she was like, I think of you as a brother. And it was actually so funny.
On live TV.
On live TV, he had to keep his emotions.
He said, that's okay.
He said, me too.
I think of you only as a sister and nothing more.
It Exactly. So that's our bit of news. Just right now we're on international break,
Yeah.
so that's why we don't have a lot.
Nothing is happening right now. Things aren't really moving. It's just legal stuff. Nothing, like no games, no nothing. So
So the games that we're going to talk about today are going to be international break games. But just real quick, the Premier League table is still the same as it was.
Yep. Arsenal in first place, Liverpool in second, City in third, Villa in fourth, Tottenham in fifth, United in sixth, and Newcastle in 10th.
Boo. How did Brennan do? I haven't listened to the new episode yet.
He did great. As in like in the episode?
Yeah.
He was great.
How was he with the Newcastle loss?
My God, sorry. Devastated, obviously.
Obviously.
He tried to we talked about Anthony Gordon a little bit in the ways that you guys would have talked about Anthony Gordon if you were here, but I just couldn't give him what he needed,
Which was pure
which
love.
was just unadulterated
Did you talk about
love
him
for-
breaking the news that he has a
Yes, we
girlfriend?
did talk about that. He read the news. Like, he read the text chain, and so did I.
Of just what? What?
What?
Yeah.
And then he texted me, please watch out for Liz. Please be careful. Please be careful.
The funny part is, like, Brendan was, like, really genuinely serious. Like,
I know,
I was kind
I
of
know.
joking. Like, obviously, I was hurt. I was crushed by this news, but I wasn't going to
gonna
do
do
anything
anything
drastic. Whoa. Whoa.
That's crazy.
We spent too much time together.
Anyways.
The first game we're going to talk about was a game that happened actually yesterday. This is a big, big game. So, U.S. men's national team versus Mexico played in the CONCACAF Nations League final. It is a miracle we got here.
Miracle we got here, a bigger miracle that we beat Mexico.
We beat Mexico 2-0. We've
Nothing.
actually beaten Mexico in the last 7 games that we've played against them.
What? This season?
No, just
like
in
last
general.
year's. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the last 7 games that we've played against
Okay.
Mexico.
I guess Mexico must not be that good.
Not anymore.
That's so sad.
The U.S. isn't that good either.
I know, that's why they must not be that good. Mexico must not be that good.
Yeah, but we are going to talk about 2 goals. An absolute world-class banger.
No, literally,
From
Golazzo.
Tyler
Golazzo.
Adams.
It was crazy. He's the captain of the men's national soccer team, the U.S. men's national soccer team.
It was beautiful.
8 with that goal. I actually couldn't believe it. I saw it on your story, and I was like, it was like the story was going, and I was just going to watch it, and I didn't think it would even finish. And I saw where he kicked from, and I literally went back, watched the video, watched other videos.
Yeah. It was
Unbelievable.
spectacular.
Unbelievable.
It was show-stopping, amazing, never before seen, like truly one of a kind. I'll put up on our Instagram. I'll put up on our story the little clip of it for our listeners. But let me just get the goal up right now. It was so good. So it was a pass from Weston McKennie. Number 8,
Okay.
who famously, in past CONCACAF games, got his shirt ripped. He was that guy. I don't know if you remember
Oh.
that. I don't know how much
I don't know
you
if I
follow
do.
the U.S. men's
Was he
national
wearing a
team.
yellow shirt?
No.
Then no. I don't remember it.
The U.S. has never worn yellow.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Amazing. I have not followed CONCACAF ever.
Really?
This is my first time ever. Yeah. I haven't even followed it this season. I'm just watching the games now because you watched the games.
Yeah, interesting.
Never been.
My family loves the U.S. Obviously, the U.S. men's national team. Like, we follow all that stuff, and because a lot of the players are from MLS, so that's how we're kind of introduced to it.
Yeah.
And Tyler Adams, the captain, is a New York Red Bulls homegrown. He's one of our own. So obviously, we followed it, like, specifically for him, like my whole family. But obviously, like, big USA fans for, World Cup. And then when the USA loses, it's obviously Italy. And then when Italy loses, it's free-for-all. My dad typically goes for the Dutch.
Okay.
I'll
Interesting
sometimes go for... Who do I
It's
go
all
for?
over.
Yeah,
Sometimes
it's kind of
I
like
feel like after abroad it'll be like
England.
But I always feel really
unwillingly.
guilty supporting England, so I will like try and switch it up. I'll be like, okay, England. But
It was
like,
Morocco
if Argentina's
for
still in it.
this
Argentina.
year.
Yeah, it was Morocco because they were the underdogs. They were doing really good, and no one
Yeah.
expected them to do as good as they did.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But CONCACAF it's North America and South America, not Canada.
Okay.
Canada might be in there.
Okay. North America is Canada. I mean,
Oh.
Canada like is included in North America.
I
so
forgot about that. My bad.
That's okay.
Guys, I don't know geography. So it's North America and South America that like all compete in like this big championship. So this was the final. Weston McKennie passes it to Tyler Adams, who is very far away from the big box.
Very far away.
And he's in between the halfway line.
Almost at half court. Yeah.
He's in between the half line, like
And
the
the
big box.
big box line. yeah.
Outline. Weston passes it. He settles the ball and just shoots it straight into the top
travels
corner.
So far. Travels so far between so many people. Like, it was
traveled
perfect.
between the defender's
Yeah,
legs.
I know.
So, first off, his celebration is amazing. I love it.
I
He's
know.
so happy.
I do love it.
I love all of these people.
I want to be there in Dallas right now.
Yeah.
Or
Somebody
yesterday.
said that this was the first. Somebody said the U.S. has won more championships at AT&T Stadium than the Cowboys have.
Oh, snap.
I said,
True.
get him.
True. Get their asses.
I just want to find that slow motion because what happened was the Mexican defender slid up, like his 2 feet
Legs, yeah.
made like a less than sign, and Tyler kicked it right through
through
his
the
legs.
legs.
And it looked so beautiful, and it was such a good goal.
Kind of unbelievable that he managed to score. And the crazy thing is, I was watching the highlights, and like a few minutes before this,
Yeah.
what's his name, Serginho
Dest. Yep.
had attempted a very
same-
similar,
yeah.
but it was too high, it was too wide, too high, and it was like, oh, like if he had scored that would have been unbelievable. And then a few minutes later, Tyler Adams. What? It's like, what the heck?
That's my captain. That's my captain. I have lots of. I don't know if I've talked about this or not on the podcast. How during the World Cup, all of the advertisements were for Christian Pulisic as quote unquote Captain America. He's not our captain, you guys.
Yep.
Tyler Adams is our captain. And my dad and I were so mad, and a lot of it was racial.
Yeah.
All of it was racial.
It's racially motivated.
All of it was racially motivated. I would bet my life on it.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Yeah. Because he's such a talented player.
He's so
too.
talented.
I feel like, and he's the captain. It's like,
And he just came back from injury.
I know.
But yeah,
I was listening to the commentators going, "Oh, he's back, Tyler Adams." I was like, "What's he back from?"
he was
and then I was like, he was
major
injured.
injury.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, and he's been back at Bournemouth for a little bit now. And Bournemouth posted a video of like Tyler and a couple of his teammates being like, "What's one thing you wish Tyler would do?" And they were like, "Score goals." And then they put the clip of him scoring the goal afterwards, and the caption was like, "Tyler can score goals." So
True, he can.
he's back. I love him to pieces. That's my captain. That's my homegrown. And hope him and his random brother who added me on Tinder are
for
doing
sure.
well.
Still text you? I mean,
Not
snaps
really.
You. No snap?
Not anymore.
Oh,
He does this thing where he'll text me and then he'll not text me and he'll text.
fascinating.
I kind of roll with the punches with him. Hope he's doing
right,
well.
Right. He is your connection to the Prem League. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, you can just kind of bounce
I'm
off
one
of-
person away from Tyler Adams.
No, you're one person away from Tyler Adams. Probably like 8 people away from Anthony Gordon.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Mm-hmm.
It's the 6 degrees of Dylan Sullivan. Or not. No, that's not how that works.
It would be Anthony Gordon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. And then the second goal is Gio Reyna, who we've talked about a couple times on here. He's now at Nottingham Forest
Okay.
with Matt Turner, who's our goalie. Gio was famously the one, I don't know if you remember this, I told you his mom gave the news about the U.S. men's coach's domestic dispute with him and his wife.
Oh, yeah.
Because
we talked about it on an episode.
Gregg Berhalter, his domestic dispute was made public
Yeah.
by Gio Reyna's mom because her son wasn't getting enough playing time.
Crazy.
Which is
Crazy
nuts.
Wow. It's giving someone we know.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Crazy.
It's wild.
It's nuts.
The parallels are insane.
It's crazy. But Gio had a really nice goal here as well. The ball was kind of passed around a bit in the box. Then a Mexican defender heads it out and immediately goes to Gio's foot, and he just one-times it in.
Right.
It was crazy, actually.
Left corner of the big box. He's in between the big box and the small box.
He's closer to the edge of the box.
Closer to the edge of the big box. Kicks it in. Actually, like, great.
But he, like, toes it in. Because the Mexican defender heads it down and out of the small box, and Gio kind of taps it with the top of his cleat. Just straight in. It was good.
So powerful. And if Tyler Adams hadn't scored that banger Golazo goal at the beginning, we would have been like, oh my God, what a great goal.
What a great goal.
But, like, in comparison, it, like, pales, you know?
But we ended up winning 2-0 against
Amazing
Mexico,
news.
which is huge. Just some things that happened. I think Gregg Berhalter is too bald to lead the Americans team.
Okay.
This is my statement.
Elaborate.
Well, so last night I was texting JJ during the game. Everyone here knows JJ. He's my best guy friend. And
Enemy. Sorry.
And Op. I love him. He's so and Op. And I said I am pissed because after this win, Gregg Berhalter is here to stay. Like, we're not going to get rid of him as much as we all would like to get rid of him because he now has won us a championship. And JJ was like, I like Gregg. Like, bah, 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 bah.
That's giving the same energy as an Eric Ten Hag lover. Like, stop it.
And I was like, I think he's too bald to lead this team. And he was like, thank God you said that and not, like, try to bring up, like, his stats or something. And I was like,
what do you mean by that? It's giving we're women in sports.
I was like, ew. I was like, okay, because we were going back and forth, and he was like, Liz, this is the worst take you've ever had,
He said,
ever.
I'm so happy you didn't have the statistical information that put Gregg Berhalter on top, and instead you relied on how he looked to make an argument. I'm so happy that's what you said.
That is how I make arguments, though.
Right.
He's not wrong, though.
Okay, sure. Yeah. For the most part, though, you make, like, you know, reasonable, rational, stat-based.
Yeah.
But also, if they're ugly, they're ugly.
Also, if you're that bald and you want to lead our country,
Our country?
our country's soccer team,
Just our country?
you can't be that bald.
No, I don't.
It's
You're right,
shiny.
You're right. You can't be in a position of authority with that kind of... I don't think we've ever had a bald president, have we?
And I'd like to thank God and Jesus for that. No hate against bald people.
Right.
Just sometimes if it's too shiny, I get a little freaked out. Like, I can't look at Ten
blinding.
Hag.
I can't look at you because I'm blinded.
That's why I avoid Ten Hag's eyes.
Right. And his head, because
And his
if he tilts in the direction of the sun, it will hurt your
like,
eyes. It's like, oh, ow, my eyes.
Again, no hate against bald people.
I do hate Ten Hag, but
Well,
no hate
what-
against the general bald
Balds,
people.
yeah. Mr. Clean's doing well for himself.
Did you see that TikTok
No.
of Mr. Clean?
What?
There's a TikTok on the Mr. Clean official account where it's literally a Mr. Clean thirst trap. And it's animated. It's insane. I watched it a couple days ago.
Is it
Scared
scary?
me a little bit. I don't want to talk about it because
Okay.
I had mixed feelings. It scared me. I will show it to you later, though. Hold on. I'll type it in.
Sorry about that.
About what?
Yeah, exactly. Gregg said his inspiration for this Mexican game was Michael Jordan's era of the Bulls. Quote, Berhalter revealed that he used the Michael Jordan era Chicago Bulls as motivation for his team, photoshopping the CONCACAF Nations League trophy onto a photo of Jordan holding up 3 fingers.
For a long part when you read that quote, I thought that was a JJ quote.
No.
And I was like, what?
No, that's an ESPN
Yeah,
quote.
yeah. No, I figured. I figured after you said.
I wouldn't.
Embarrassingly, I figured after you said onto a photo of Jordan, and I was like, oh wait. So you got to the end of the sentence, and I was like,
Yeah. I think, why would you do that? Like, why would you base a soccer off of basketball? But
Like,
what do I know? Apparently, I know nothing. I just base people on their ugliness.
True. You're just a vanity fair over here.
Yeah.
Just wow. If I don't like how it look, it must be bad.
We did just make a TikTok about that, though. I'm not even going to lie. We did just play straight into that stereotype of me on our TikTok. So that's
Hilarious.
delightful.
Yeah.
Hello? Okay. Sorry. We have a visitor, that's all.
Right. Okay.
And then also the game was stopped twice due to homophobic chants from Mexican fans.
I did see this.
Every time Matt Turner would take a goal kick. This has happened before. This is not new. CONCACAF continues to just be like, guys, like, please stop being homophobic. Like, please stop. We don't tolerate discrimination. And it's
Wow.
like, but they don't do anything like, banning Mexican fans.
Right. Like, I feel like they can't ban Mexican fans because that would be insane to just ban all Mexican people from coming to the games. Because I'm sure there's a lot
True.
of Mexican people that aren't homophobic.
Yeah, but it
it's
happens
just
at
like-
every single game.
Yeah.
It's like been such a huge problem for years, and CONCACAF is like, we are concerned.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It
and
would
it's
be
like,
a bigger problem if they banned all Mexican fans. But I think they should. I think they could put, like, tighter restrictions in place, which I don't know what they are.
I don't know how they could
But-
put tighter restrictions.
But banning all fans, like, you're like,
No,
are you
true,
Mexican?
true.
You can't go. That's crazy.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I don't want anyone thinking that I meant it like that. I meant, like, it's just when it, like, enough is enough. Like, it's like so bad. It's every single game. They're throwing stuff. I saw some guy got, like, a battery, like, thrown at his head, and he had to get stitches after the game last night by a Mexican fan who was just, like, throwing shit because they were pissed.
Wait, so the homophobic chants were to Matt Turner?
Yeah.
Question mark. Matt Turner's gay?
No.
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 Matt Turner's bi?
Matt Turner is
No,
straight.
Matt Turner is straight. Okay, why are we chanting homophobic?
Because they just that's like their go-to chant
What?
is a homophobic slur in his Spanish.
Oh my god.
That's just like their go-to chant for the ops.
against the team? Is
yes.
it like
specifically? I
Whoa.
think the U.S. as well.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and they stopped the game twice to be like, and they would put up signs and they'd be like, we don't tolerate discrimination. Like, this game will be stopped and there will be no refunds given if you are continuing to do that.
They should have pulled through with that promise.
Yeah.
It was a final game, which sucks because that would be really hard to do, and I'm sure that's why they didn't do it. But I think that for their next games, they should just stop the game midway through. If people can't behave themselves and can't literally just behave yourself.
However, I did see a tweet, and I kind of agree with this, that was like stopping the game gives them more power because it means that people are hearing what, like, their words and, like,
I guess, but like they'd
But
be
it's also,
disappointed.
like-
They would be really upset if they were like, the game is stopped because of you, and
Yeah.
you have to leave.
Yeah.
And it's like they paid like hundreds of dollars to
Yeah.
come and watch that. So like I feel like it would affect them. Because
Especially,
again,
like,
we've seen they have no morals. So
Yeah.
it's just like I feel like a financial like pushback where
Yeah.
you're like, okay, you're not getting any refunds for this, and you're not going to get to watch the rest of the game. Also, I think they should really like have like security that will kick people out if they see like
they
I feel
do, I
like-
think.
Okay.
Because they were saying, like, if we hear it from you, like, we'll kick you out.
Yeah.
Bunch of Mexican fans were leaving. I don't mean ban all, I did not mean that.
yeah. Okay.
I'm just,
Ban
like,
the homophobic.
the
fans.
homophobic fans.
Okay.
The ones
Right.
that are chanting.
Right.
I feel like we wouldn't have this problem if they just wouldn't chant homophobic things.
Right. Maybe let's be normal.
What if we were just normal for 2 seconds?
Maybe let's just be regular people.
But
Anyways,
the U.S. was lucky that they won against Jamaica to even make it to this final. Like,
that's crazy. How much did we beat Jamaica by?
we beat Jamaica, oh God, what was it, 2-1? Jamaica was winning the entire game
Oh.
until the last, like stoppage time, I think.
I love that.
Oh,
that's a
that was
fairy
it. It
tale
was like
ending.
2-1 because we went into stoppage time.
And you scored 2 goals in stoppage time?
No, we tied it up before. No, okay, not
Oh.
stoppage time. Overtime.
Overtime.
Because we
okay.
tied it in like stoppage.
Okay.
Then we went into overtime.
Okay.
then we scored again to win
Wow.
2-1.
Love that.
Which we played like shit against
Miracle.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we played horribly.
We're playing like Man United does, where we score goals, and it doesn't really make sense that we're scoring.
Yeah.
Because we're not that great of a team.
Yeah. But they won, like I said, or I don't know if I said this, they won the CNL Cup 3 years in a row.
Who, the U.S.?
The U.S.
What's the CNL Cup?
The CONCACAF Nations League.
Oh, really? So, like, this is their third time in a row.
3rd year in a row winning.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we beat Mexico in the last 7 games we've played against each other. Gio Reyna took home best player of the competition, and Matt Turner won best goalkeeper of the competition.
Okay. I'm surprised that Tyler Adams didn't win. I know that.
I think Tyler Adams didn't play enough games. Like, I think this is one
Okay.
of his first back.
Oh, of the competition, like the whole competition?
Yeah, because CONCACAF started in, like, freaking, like, September. Don't ask me why.
Okay.
Because all of a sudden, I got a notification on my phone from Nono being like, who's watching the semifinals? Like, the semifinal? I was like, how did we get here?
We're here? We're here and we've made it?
So I went back and looked. It turns out this started in, like, September, October.
That's crazy. So this September, October, new CONCACAF season.
I guess.
Wow, that's kind of exciting. There's not really that many countries to play. I'm surprised how they keep it going for like a year because there's not many. I don't know how many countries are in it.
I don't know, but I also think because they play only on international breaks.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they only play during international breaks, which would make sense.
That's why it's such a quick like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Quick succession. And then England versus Brazil. I don't have a lot to talk about this, but I did just want to bring it up.
Okay.
England lost 1-0 to Brazil. And this is big because England has been, like, picked out as a favorite to win the Euros 2024, which will be huge this year, you guys. I'm really excited about the Euros. But they were beaten by one of FIFA's top 10 teams, Brazil. So it kind of is just like, what does this mean for England?
Yeah.
Granted, they didn't have Harry Kane or Saka or Trent Alexander-Arnold or Trippier or a couple of the people in the
They
back.
were missing a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I feel like the England team at its full potential is really good.
Yeah.
Like the England national team, unfortunately. I feel like if a lot of players were out, they are ready. Even though the England national team is really good, full potential, Brazil is a challenge for the full potential England national team. So I feel like without some of their top players, it'll be really hard to beat them.
Quote, Manu from,
Yeah,
you know,
I know. We talked
Manu
about this last
started,
week.
which was huge. Anthony Gordon started, obviously, and then Ezri Konsa. They all made their debuts here, and while there were moments of encouragement for all three, Wembley passed its own judgment, resorting to throwing paper planes, the first after just 31 minutes, as challenges like this struggled to hold their own in the midst of an enthralling Premier League campaign shortly to reach its climax. I don't know what that sentence
What does that
meant.
mean?
Actually, as I was reading that out loud, I actually don't know what
Like,
that
I
sentence
understood
means.
the first half, like, yeah, there were moments of encouragement for all three. It feels like a but, like,
Yeah.
they passed their own judgment and they weren't really, like...
They resorted to throwing paper planes.
What does that mean? Like, actual paper planes?
Like, I think, yes.
What the heck?
I don't know. British people are weird. As challenges like this struggle to hold their own in the midst of an enthralling Premier League campaign shortly to reach its climax.
Okay, are they saying that,
Wait, now what the heck? Sorry, I put this in reading only the first part, thinking it was funny that they threw paper airplanes and then didn't read the rest.
And then you said, whoa, the first after just 31 minutes. What does it mean if they're throwing paper planes? Hold on, let's see.
We're going to look this up.
Wembley paper planes.
But the guy who scored for Brazil was the youngest goal scorer at Wembley. He was 17 years old.
Aww.
He came in and scored for Brazil, which is huge.
That is really huge.
I say good for him. I say congrats.
Happy for you.
Hope he slayed.
Happy for you.
I love...
Because they were so bored. It means they're bored.
Ah, wait,
The
that's
fans
so
are
funny.
bored. Yeah, they just throw paper planes when they're bored.
That's actually really funny.
That's insane. So that means that, okay, there were initial encouragement for all three of the players, but then they got bored of the game.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay.
Anthony, you did nothing wrong. Trust.
Yeah. It was not your fault.
Trust.
Not any of your all's faults, TBH.
Manu, you did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Trust.
I love him so much.
It's all Declan Rice's fault.
And Harry Kane, even though he wasn't there.
All of Anthony Gordon and Kobe Manu's pain, take it double it and give it to Harry Kane and Harry
And
Maguire.
Split it for
Triple
them.
it.
No.
Quadruple it.
Split
it to both.
Give it to both. Amazing news.
All of the pain.
Whoa. Lewis Morgan.
So, I'm so excited to talk about this. Okay,
Okay.
so that was everything for our international break. Now we're going to talk about MLS. This was huge. I was in such a good mood. Oh my God. I love when my team wins. I love when the Red Bulls are doing well. I love it. So, Red Bulls are on, they've only lost one game so far.
Okay.
Which is huge. I just knocked on wood.
Right.
Is this wood?
No, it's not, but
I'll knock on my head.
we'll just pretend it is. Yeah.
Haha, get it? So we played Inter Miami, which famously has Messi on the team and Luis Suarez.
Neither
Messi
of them were
did
playing,
not play.
right? Oh, it was Luis
Suarez played.
Suarez
Played like shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's really really
I
embarrassing
asked
for
my
him.
dad why no one was filling up the stands for Luis Suarez, and he said no one cares about him. And I said, oh, I
said,
thought he
okay.
was more important.
I mean, I guess it's the end of his career or something.
Is it not the end of Messi's career too? I mean,
I guess
Messi is Messi.
Messi's just legendary. Like,
Okay, well, fair enough.
yeah. Luis Suarez can only dream.
True.
Can only dream.
But we beat them 4-0. Ryan Mara was in goal. Now let me tell you about Ryan Mara. Ryan Mara is my man. My dad and I love Ryan Mara. He is a tall, skinny ginger. He is a volunteer firefighter in his spare time because he does not start.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
A volunteer. Aw.
He is just the sweetest little man. My dad and I contemplate bringing hashtag free Ryan Mara signs to every game because we love him. We're obsessed with him.
He looks really like adorable.
He is. I don't know him personally, but I bet he is.
Yeah.
He brings his kids to all the games. It's so sweet. Every time they celebrate, like, he always brings his kids out. It's so cute. I love them. And he was in goal.
Okay.
So he had a shutout. Ryan Mara shutout. Legacy game. Lewis Morgan had a hat trick. Lewis Morgan legacy game. And then our resident racist assisted all 4 goals.
Oh, who's the resident racist?
Dante Van Zier. Dante Van Zier was in trouble last year for saying a racist statement to another player.
Just reading it right now.
Yeah.
He used the word monkey thinking it meant clown as the disgraced Red Bulls forward speaks out on the racism road that has rocked Major League Soccer. Ooh.
He said it meant something different where he came from. I don't know. I can tell
Where
you
is
that.
he from?
I don't know.
Belgium.
Belgium. I think in Belgium it probably means the same thing as it means here. They're all white over there.
We're not that culturally different, I wouldn't say.
I didn't like the way that the Red Bulls handled it. I didn't like any
Yeah.
of the PR statements.
I remember you were talking about how you would have written a much better PR statement.
Yeah. I was really upset by it. But now Michael and I just joke and call him our resident racist.
Okay, love that.
He got an assist on all 4 goals.
That's kind of crazy.
So Lewis Morgan is actually top goal scorer in the entire MLS right now.
Okay.
And Dante Van Zier is top assists in all of MLS right now.
Wow.
With 5 goals and 4 assists.
That's really cool. That's insane.
Isn't that great?
Let's go. Happy for you, Liz. Happy for the Red
Thanks.
Bulls.
So we're going to watch this game. We're going to watch Lewis Morgan's hat trick. Oh my God, you don't even understand. Like, I literally was like shaking. Like, I was so happy. I was like, guys, are we good? And my dad's like, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I was like, okay, thanks, Dad.
Thank you.
It was also pouring rain again.
Love.
Because God forbid the Red Bulls played a game at home where it wasn't pouring rain. This is our second home game and I couldn't go and my dad wasn't there and my uncle wasn't there. No one was there, but we were all watching.
You told me your dad sold his tickets, right?
He tried
He
to.
tried to, but no one was buying because Messi wasn't playing.
Yeah, he donated blood instead, my dad.
Oh, for real?
For real. He sent a picture of his arm with a needle in it, donating blood, and we're like, why did you send this?
Amazing news. He reminded me of our side quest. Remember?
Oh, true.
Gotta get on that.
Yeah, but we have to wait longer for our tattoos to...
Yeah?
We can donate in April.
Yeah, that's... April's 5 days away. Or 6 days away.
Beth and I are going to donate our plasma to earn money.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay, so Miami's in pink. Red Bulls are in red. It's an eyesore.
Yeah. This kind of sucks to watch. I feel like Miami's jerseys are a lot uglier, I will
Yes.
say.
I
They
actually
look
have-
like cotton candy bits just running around. They're so pink. Sorry. No humor.
You can't make me laugh.
Sorry.
I actually really hated the Red Bulls jerseys at first, and now I really like them. They're their legacy jerseys.
Yeah.
Where's Lewis Morgan? He's right there, number 9. Dante Van Zier is right here. The ball is going to get passed from Edelman to Van Zier to Morgan. So Edelman passes it, and then boom, he shoots it from
Goal number 1.
the inside right corner of the big box, shoots it all the way to the left corner of the goal.
Literally 3 minutes into the game.
Yeah,
Crazy.
and look at that. It's pouring rain. They got the fire coming out. They got the smoke coming out.
The
They got the music.
music.
Oh, it's so good. So that was a good goal. Wasn't his best one, but it was a good one. Also, I would like to point out that Emil Forsberg was not playing because he was on international break. So we are now good without Emil Forsberg.
Look at you. Look at you with Lewis Morgan.
He was injured with a hip injury all last season, so
He couldn't really play.
he didn't play at all last season, really.
No. Well,
Yeah.
now he's back and he's making up for it.
Oh, trust.
Yeah.
So then his second goal comes at... So that was the 3rd minute of the game he scored.
Okay.
His second goal comes in the... What minute?
It comes in 51st.
51st.
Yeah.
51st minute. And again, Dante Van Zier gets it down the middle, passes it to Lewis Morgan. He shoots from the big box to the corner, or the right corner
From
of
the left corner of the big box to the right corner of the goal.
Yeah.
Insane.
Amazing. Got lights flashing, got the whole shebang. There's
Everyone's
like no one there.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of sad. But that's where we would be
Right behind the goalie.
right behind the
Yeah.
goalie because they switch and it's great. So those are all the supporters soaking wet.
Yeah.
It's great.
Aw.
And then Wiki Carmona scores in the
66th minute.
Where is that? Here we go. Wiki Carmona scores just straight shot, like, down the corner. Did you see the goalie? Look at the Miami goalie.
He's banging his head on the post.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Yeah, so Dante Van Zier comes up on the left side of the goal, passes it to Carmona, and Carmona shoots it. I think the goalie got a hand on it, and that's why he started banging his
He
head
literally
against the
holding
post.
onto the post. Like, no.
That's actually really funny. Like,
is
it's not,
hilarious.
but it kind of is. And then last goal, Van Zier comes up right side, passes it down the middle. Lewis Morgan is there, taps it in.
It's
So
perfect.
good. And then Van Zier gets on his back. It's a cute little celebration.
He doesn't even laugh or anything. He's just like, yeah.
Yeah. He's like,
He says, okay.
I'm that guy.
Because I'm literally that guy. Whoa.
Like, isn't it good?
That was really good. That was a really good goal. That was a really good game. I'm sure that must have been so much fun to watch.
So much fun to watch.
Oh
I
my
was so
God.
happy.
Happy for the Reds. Or the Red Bulls.
The Reds.
The Reds.
You know those Reds.
You know the Reds. That's actually the Liverpool, like their shorthand. The Reds.
Boo.
Sorry, yeah. The Gunners, the Red Devils, the Reds.
I thought Gunners
Gross.
was Arsenal.
Yeah, the Gunners, Arsenal, the
Oh.
Red Devils,
Oh.
Man United,
Man
the
United.
Reds, Liverpool.
We're the Mags.
The Mags.
Up the Mags.
Up the tune.
Up the tune.
Missed the tune.
So when are we getting back to Newcastle? When are we moving back?
Brennan and I were literally talking about this
When are
last
we
episode.
getting back?
When do you want to go?
Now?
When works for you?
Can
Okay.
we end this podcast and go?
We can end it early. I say we leave with like 5 minutes to spare so that
we can catch
we
that
could
flight.
we
Yeah.
catch that flight, get to the airport on time.
On time,
So security
yeah.
is just gonna be super, super long.
Yeah,
So
you know.
we don't need anything, just what we have on our bodies.
Yeah, I can
My
buy it all
phone.
at Primark.
I have a credit card in here.
I have to go get my credit card upstairs.
Okay,
but
that's fine.
that's fine. Okay.
And then we just go.
Okay, cool. Guys, we're going to wrap this up soon. Getting into categories, best goal.
Best goal award. Gave it to Adams as goal for USA. That was insane. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's crazy.
It's so good.
Crazy.
He's so talented.
If that was in like European soccer, the Prem League, like it would have gotten so much more recognition. Like he would have won like a lot of stuff for it.
Yeah.
Insane.
So good. Marcus Rashford Hottest Player Award. I put down Christian Pulisic, and then I thought about it, and I was like, okay, also Gio
I actually
Reyna.
don't know what Gio Reyna looks like that. Here.
He's kind of cute. Like, he's kind of like,
Ooh. Yeah, I think he's kind of cute actually.
But I'm a Christian Pulisic girl. Like, I need him biblically. I love Captain America.
You're Captain America.
So it's
Okay.
up to you.
We can. Well, why don't we split it? Actually, no. Gio Reyna scored, didn't he?
He did.
So we're gonna give it to Gio Reyna because he's hot and
Scored.
can do his job. I know that Christian Pulisic obviously.
He scored last game against
Yeah.
Jamaica, so.
Who? Christian Pulisic? Difficult.
Did he? Actually, I actually might have lied about that.
Okay.
Because I think it was Wright who scored actually both goals. So it was not Pulisic.
Amazing.
So Reyna?
We're gonna give it to Reyna. Obviously, Christian Pulisic is super hot, and we recognize that. But this is more of a different.
We'd like to
you know-
recognize
Yeah,
Christian
we
Pulisic's
recognize
hotness.
Christian Pulisic is attractive. Well, we're gonna give it to the underdog here, the one that no one thought would win the Marcus Rashford Hottest Player award. And we're giving it to Gio Reyna. I do think he's cute. I think he's really
He
cute.
is. Sucks that his mom's crazy.
Psychotic woman.
Psychotic.
Psychotic.
I was talking to my friend Anthony about it, and he was like, "Yeah, that's just typical mom soccer behavior. Soccer
Mom behavior. No,
I was like,
know.
honestly, kind of true.
No, like sometimes I'm like, oh, like I want to be a soccer mom. I want to make little orange slices for my kids, and like, but I want girls, so it would only work that way.
Yeah.
But like, the rep for soccer moms is such a bad rep. It's actually crazy.
I know people who definitely live up to that rep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if the person that we know was a soccer kid growing up. If they played soccer as a child. Maybe that answers a lot.
I think it would.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Moving on.
Tom Barlow Himbo Award. I just thought of this right now. I do think Matt Turner.
Okay, Matt Turner, the goalie for the U.S. men's national team.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do think he goes on vibes only.
Okay. Vibes only.
I think him or Ryan Mara.
I was thinking of the guy. Both of them would work actually. The guy, in the Mexico game, who, when Tyler Adams hit that ball, he was kind of standing there like this, right? And he's like holding on to his crotch, and he's just like, and then he just kind of watches, and then he just goes. He looks at the other player, and he just stays there for like a long time. And I was like, does he not know how this works? Is he just running around that pitch? But I don't know his name. I don't know anything about him. So we'll stick to Matt Turner or
Ryan Mara.
But that guy I was also giving Himbo.
So
Himbo shout out.
Shout out to that guy.
Shout out to that guy. Yeah, guys. You'll see when you watch the clip.
When you watch the clip,
He'll be there.
He was just
He
standing
goes-
there watching the ball.
He literally watched it go. Didn't move. Crazy.
That was a crazy reenactment.
Thanks.
I liked it.
Oh my god, I can't wait for you to watch the real one and see how accurate it was.
Ryan Mara is more himbo in like an overarching sense, but I
Okay.
do feel like Matt Turner has himbo possibilities,
Okay, himbo potential.
himbo potential,
Okay.
because he kind of just like will just save and then he's just like he's always rhying.
He's giving that that Argentinian goalie.
Yes.
Or no, the Argentinian goalie with the.
Yeah.
I like that.
But Ryan Mara is just kind of like, la la la. Sometimes they start me. It's kind of fun when they do. Who knows what's going to happen when they do.
Sometimes they don't. That's
Sometimes
fine.
and every other time they don't.
That's okay. I'll just run around the pitch anyways.
He like does his little warm-ups on the side, and my dad and I are like, one day they'll put Ryan Mara in, and then they did.
And he killed. Did he?
He killed.
They
It was
didn't
a
score at
shutout.
all. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. Well, actually, they did score, but it was Dylan Neal's got fouled, so they took the goal away.
Oh, ha 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 ha. That's what you get.
Rare Dylan Neal's dub. Trust. That's my enemy. So
Sure.
we can give it to whoever.
Okay. We'll do Ryan Mara.
Ryan Mara.
Ryan Mara.
Cool. You do the next one.
And then best moment, USMNT winning the CONCACAF final 3 years in a row, which I am learning as at the same time as our listeners and viewers, TBH. That's really exciting. I'm so happy for us. Didn't even know we were in this CONCACAF and didn't even know that was a thing. Didn't even really... I knew there was a league that like all North American and South American teams played with, but I thought it was kind of like interspersed with like European.
Yeah.
Like I kind of thought it was like a
There's like the CONCACAF and like the Gold Cup, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the difference between the two.
And that's fine. That's totally fine. We don't need to know the difference.
No.
We know that the U.S. won CONCACAF.
Yeah. Yeah. I know the Gold Cup, our B team pretty much plays.
B team?
Yeah.
Okay.
CONCACAF, our A team will play.
Okay. I didn't even know we had an A team and a B team.
John Tolkien plays on the B team this I know.
Oh, really? Really?
Trust.
Himbo number 1, John Tolkien.
No, that's Tom Barlow.
Tom Barlow, but wasn't John Tolkien also a himbo? Was he the guy who has his hair dyed?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not a him. He was the Marcus Rashford Hottest Player Award winner.
He was one time.
Recipient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we started making the posts. Yeah. We got to bring him back.
Yeah.
He's
Oh
been
my God.
injured.
Oh, that's what it is. He's still on the team.
He is still on the
Okay.
team.
In my mind, he was like no longer.
Tom Barlow is not on the team.
I feel like I'm mixing them up. Yeah, that's definitely what happened.
Please don't, because Tom Barlow is so much worse than John Tolkien. It's humiliating, actually.
Oh God. Oh God.
Sorry to Tom Barlow. Love you. We didn't have a worse moment.
Yeah, this week was kind of great. I will say.
Yeah, I mean, sorry to England, but I don't even think that's a worse
That might
moment.
be a good moment.
That's not even a worse moment. Best celebration award. I said just Tyler Adams. I liked his running around the field, just tongue out.
Yeah,
Kinda
and
like
then
a
jumping.
dog.
No, I know. He said.
Kind of like how a dog
Panting.
sticks his head out a window and is just. Then he
Yeah.
jumped on everyone.
It was funny because at first he was like running and he wasn't really smelling, and he was like, "Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second." I just scored that banger. Like I did it. Like I scored, and it was great.
He's that guy because he
is that
is our
guy.
player of the week.
Liz has written Tyler Adams' tongue. Best celebration award, Tyler Adams' tongue. He also is gonna win actual player of the week.
Trust.
Banger of a goal, and he is also my player of the week.
Yeah.
I didn't really have a player of the week. I didn't really watch any matches this week, but I watched the highlights for the US game specifically for this goal. Insanity.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
him. My player of the week, I did put Lewis Morgan. He scored a hat trick, and I think he's really, really good for our team. I'm really happy he's back. He's not injured, and I love his Scottish accent.
He ate.
He did.
Yeah. I'm so happy that he's Scottish.
Me too.
Like, yes.
He did a fun little video and was like, wait, I'm not going to attempt a Scottish accent. I can't do it. Never mind.
I think you should just for comedic effect.
Hey guys.
Wait, just do it in regular British. Just do it in regular British accent.
I'll do it in my Irish accent.
Okay.
Hi guys. It's me, Lewis Morgan. And I'm so happy to have all you here at Red Bull Arena. Like, so excited to get that 3 points or like away and whatever.
Yeah, and then he ended up scoring 3 goals.
Yeah, this was his like post game.
Red Bull Arena.
Red Bull Arena. What?
So
So
excited to have you all here. That's kind
oh,
of
that was kind of good.
a little bit, but flop for the most part. But it's fun.
I hope we offend every Scottish person that we know.
I love the Scots. Oh,
Oh.
yes. The one that we do, yeah.
Hope he's offended by this.
I hope you're offended. Hope you.
My
take
Irish
offense.
accent kind of ate a little bit.
The Irish accent eats. It's.
He's
We were
Scottish,
able to
though. He's
convince
not
people
Irish.
we were Irish. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's true. We were able to.
We were able to convince them
that we were
we were Irish, that we were Scottish.
Scottish.
We were Scottish.
that we were Scottish. Aye there, lassie. Come
Outlander
home for
vibes.
some hags.
Supper. Some what?
Some haggis.
I thought you said hey. And I was like, who is she
Come
talking
home
to
for
her
some
horse?
haggis. Claire, I'm going to try and do my
Claire.
Jamie from Outlander. Get your hands off me, wife.
That was actually good, though. I think that was actually a good Jamie.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, we've gone
Alright.
crazy.
We gotta catch our flight.
We gotta
got a
go.
flight to catch.
Y'all, we gotta go to
everyone.
Newcastle.
Yeah, so sorry, we're heading out.
Thanks for having me back.
Thanks for being back.
Yeah,
It's a
appreciate
pleasure
it.
to have you here.
We just shook hands, by the way.
Yeah, for our listeners, we just shook hands.
Yeah, I'm really grateful that Beth has allowed me back on the podcast. You know, she kicked me off. I was lying. I wasn't sick. She kicked me off last week.
Oh, snap. Oh, drama.
It's true. She was like, I'm sick of you. You're out.
I was just like, wow, Liz, you're just too good at it, and I can't have you on here.
We're going to
'cause
replace you
you're
with a
so
man.
good. Yeah. And then I decided quickly that was not a viable alternative. Never a viable alternative.
Well, it was nice to see you again.
We shook hands again.
Follow us on all social media.
SOPTHEBALL. Stop the ball.
Trust.
Yeah.
We're going to get back on a posting schedule. I'm so sorry. I was so sick, you guys.
Yeah, guys. Liz disappeared and then everything fell apart. Liz was sick and everything fell apart. Sorry, I can't do her job.
We also finally have episode 14 after 2 weeks of going back.
Is
and
it
forth.
up?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was up today. Finally, episode 14 we've been going back and forth with our editor. It was just like, had trouble uploading.
link.
So, finally have that. And then episode 15 will be coming soon with Brennan and Beth. And then this one. And yay, we'll be back on a regular posting schedule.
Let's go. Actually, lots of episodes are going to drop soon, guys.
Yeah,
Lots
you're going to be
and lots.
bombarded with
Yeah,
so
you're
much
gonna be
content.
like, I don't even know what to do except for listen.
Except listen.
Listen.
Smash that like button.
Oh.
Hit that subscribe button. Hit that follow. Hit that like. Hit that comment. All that good stuff.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Wonderful. See you next week.
Thanks for listening to us. Yeah, it's great to have Liz back. And we'll see you all next Monday.
Bye.